Hello everyone out there. How are you all doing? I am Kate Hill, bringing you the best, unbiased and honest content on property with some fantastic hints and tips as we go along. Stay tuned today for a little word of warning about property. Now, the media has a long history of predicting the end of the world, playing on our natural fear of the unknown. As property buyers and investors, we have seen countless headlines warning of a property market collapse, fueled by the media's need for attention and survival. Fear sells. This is not news. It generates clicks and ad revenue. While the media can provide, of course, valuable information during real threats, it is crucial to separate the noise from the fact. The media's negativity can influence home buyers and investors, making it difficult to make sound decisions. It is important to remember that the media is often wrong. They often publish so-called experts' press releases as well-researched fact. They need content, don't forget that. Property investment is a long-term game that requires focus on the bigger picture. So despite some challenges, the Australian property market remains one of the best places to invest in real estate. Here is that current bigger picture. National home values rose 1% in the 3 months to April. This marks the first quarterly lift in home value since May last year. The combined capital cities dwelling market value rose 0.7% in the month of April, following a 0.8% lift in March. This takes dwelling values 1.4% higher from a trough in February this year. The amount of time it takes to sell property is starting to pivot. Median days on market nationally is down to 33 days in the 3 months to April. This has fallen from 37 days in the 3 months to February. At the median level, vendors and sellers are now offering less of a discount on their properties across the combined capital city markets. The median vendor discount across the combined capital cities is eased from -4% in the September quarter of 22 to -3% in the 3 months to April 2023. At the national level, there were 137,000 listings observed over the 4 weeks to the 7th of May. Total listings are still markedly lower than the previous 5-year average due to the relatively low volume of new selling decisions. Annual growth in rent values held steady on the previous month at 10%. Across the combined capital cities, rent values rose 11.7% in the past 12 months, which was the highest annual increase on record. The portion of home sales that took place in regional Australia comprised an estimated 37% of home sales in the 3 months to April. This is down from a peak of 42% in the 3 months to September 2020, but remains above the decade average of 35%. Australia faces a housing shortage that will worsen as the population grows by approximately 1.5 million people in the next 3 years. This creates a strong demand for properties to rent and buy. Property markets across Australia have hit their lowest point and are now rebounding due to supply and demand dynamics. This is not a short-term trend, but a fundamental shift. Interest rates and inflation are high, and while they will decrease in the future, they will remain relatively high for some time. Interest rates may limit borrowing capacity, but it's part of the property cycle for long-term investors. Real estate serves as a real hedge against inflation, more on that in another video, benefiting savvy investors. So, instead of succumbing to fear-driven headlines, now is the time for long-term thinking. The property market is entering a new cycle, presenting numerous opportunities for those who stay committed. Challenges and risks are inevitable in any investment, but residential property in Australia has consistently trended upwards over the long term. With a focus on long-term growth, investors can ride out any short-term fluctuations and succeed. It is not the media's responsibility to ensure your investment success. Remember that. Stay informed, rational, and committed to your strategy. The property market has turned a corner and the road ahead looks very, very promising. Don't be swayed by the media's reports of impending doom. Focus on your long-term perspective. I'm going to keep you posted on all things property from around Australia as our year progresses. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you're enjoying all the free content, and I will see you again really soon. Bye.